Yeah. Well, the Dark Calling is just being used to thin the deck out. Subterra Final Battle, one of the most broken cards in Subterra, resetting the Guru. Now both players are out of the Heat Wave, so he's just going to be able to normal summon it properly this time. Get his search, and going to get
Yeah,
a
final.
second Final Battle.
Yep. And Skyrim, yes, Impermanence is getting a reprint again in Dual Overload. So this is Imperm's second reprint, which I was actually surprised by. I figured they would have reprinted something else. I was actually quite nervous that Part of Extravagance was going to get reprinted, but it didn't.
Nemesis Archer. You don't check your stats, just goes right back in the deck. And he's going to attack with Guru, who is 18, but if he does the effect of Final Battle, it'll be a whopping 36.
Yep. Oh, Guru's actually 16 attack.
Oh, it's 16 attack, it's 18 defense.
Yes. So 16, that's
3,400. So Leon should drop to
3,200.
3,200?
Yes, 6 and 6 is 12.
Math.
Yes, math. math.
I think
So
we
he-
learned one thing that I
He learns
cannot do math
32,
today.
So that drops him down to 48. So
Leon should be at 4,800 life points.
Robert
and
should be at 4,800.
Robert,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah. We got that wrong, stream. It should be 8,000 on Leon and 48,000 on Robert. Sorry about that. And he activated the Necro Valley. Not really too sure how effective that is outside of shutting off the Dark Calling and some of the new Vision Heroes from his from activating Graveyard, but we'll see.
Extravagance is getting a reprint in Toon Chaos. That one I did not know about.
Yeah, it just got announced the whole set drop, the announcement of the Tomb Blackluster Soldier, as well as more Chaos themes in the deck itself.
Effective increase, pop the Ferris. Yeah. Go. So he's just reading the effective increase, but increase pop, special summon himself, and then special one from deck.
And we have the life point corrected, guys.
This next set is going to be so good. Union Carrier out of Dual Overload is such a good card.
Honestly, all the Link 2s are fucking perfect in that set.
The Predaplant one.
Predaplant is going to be my new god. I will pray to that card as soon as Dragoon comes out. We also have the Needle Fiber, or however they want to localize it on this one.
Yeah. But I feel like Union Carrier is probably, to me, Union Carrier is one of the best ones, especially in any type of dragon deck, because you throw that Buster Whelp in there.
Well, it doesn't even need to be necessarily a dragon deck. You could play it off in most decks because it just needs to have the same type or attribute.
Yeah, so if you have a dragon in your extra deck that you can make.
Or even a dark in your extra deck or main. There is a way for me to get it in invoked, just making Caliga and equipping the Whelp to him because he is a dark, which is going to be quite unfortunate. Not sure how consistent the combo will be and how many of the bricks I got to run.
Yeah, that is the thing. That's why I feel like to me it's the best in the Dragon Link deck because you're already playing all Dark Dragons. You're already just comboing off. And It's just so simple to get that out.
Although nothing beats a Ruler No More MST and clear your opponent's board.
Yeah. And I was telling some friends that it's definitely going to be back to where everyone's going to be maining triple, probably, I would say people are going to be maining triple Galaxy Cyclone again because with that card running around, there's going to be a lot of people attempting to play that card to just get those free wins, especially game one.
And there goes the Fiendus. Looks like he's going to be booking his Archer to negate the effect of Stratos, denying him the search or the pop. One cool thing about the Archfiend, oh, I forgot her name and I just said it, Jesus Christ. The Guru card, the hand trap.
Oh, Fiendus.
Yeah, one thing cool thing about Fiend is she negates activations. So cards that are once per turn activations can be reactivated. But cards like the now at one card of the Demise cannot be activated again because
Yes,
it's
because it's
used.
used. Yeah, and that's something that Konami definitely did learn from the mistakes. And there were so many cards that just get abused, like Luna Light, that this card can use once per turn, and certain cards like Pot of Duality, which is activate once per turn. So they learned that now just make everything use, so that people aren't finding these little loopholes to abuse certain cards.
And it looks like Robert is scooping it up, giving the first game to Leon.
Yes.
Now let's take a look at both of these duelist side decks to see if there's anything crucial going into their frame of mind for what they're playing. I do see Robert just shuffling around a couple of Cosmic Cyclones, which will be good in his matchup.
Yes.
But the Nibiru in there is going to be a little bit dead. Evenly matched could work. The Lancia, it's not something that I would go for. The epidemic virus might come up if he calls spells and just gets rid of his entire deck. And Twin Twisters will also be a good card to put in.
Now, for Leon here, I'm not sure. His side deck is quite unique. He does have a lot of going first cards. As far as going second, he has two Evenlies and just a one Droll Lockbird. Everything else is going first. There can only be one Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, Imperial Order. So he has to try to decide and figure out, is his opponent going to make him go first or second. And honestly, if I'm playing hero, I don't want Guru to go first. Like, even though my board is not going to be super strong, I don't want to just have that one extra card from the hidden city, any extra negates, anything like that. So if I'm a hero player, I'm gonna go first, and if I'm the subset player, I'm gonna assume that I'm going second and side accordingly.
Well, even in the hero matchup, going first isn't too bad of a play. There's most of their boards can end with a solid Destiny Hero Plasma with the backup of a Mask Hero Dark Law. Essentially shutting off most decks, but we're not, once again, not really too effective versus Leon's matchup, since most of the things that he can play would be spells and traps.
Yeah. So DMOC 2826 asks, "What's a good beginner deck?" Honestly, it depends on your budget. So I would say Shaddoll is honestly a very beginner friendly deck. The play lines are very linear. You could also go for Salomon Great. It's not tier one. It's I would say 1.5 right now, but it still is getting tournament wins and it's still topping events. So you can definitely play that and put in work. What else would you consider to be a good beginner deck?
Honestly, it's hard telling someone to start off with certain type of decks because of player style and player
True,
knowledge.
true.
Like I've definitely come in a long way from when I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, which was almost way back in the beginning of the game, back when started like Yu-Gi and Pegasus came out. But I didn't stick faithful into the game until I came back recently with Red Eyes. The best thing I can tell you is find a deck that you like and find a playstyle that you like and just go with it. It's really hard for me to say something and as someone who's been playing Invoked for God knows how many formats now to just be like, no, like you should be playing this deck, because I know the best deck for me might not necessarily be the best deck in the format or the deck that everyone loves playing.
True. There's different type of players. Like while Carlos here, he's been playing his deck for quite some time. I'm more of a player that I can adapt and choose to adapt to whatever the format is. So, whatever one of the, if as long as it's one of the top three decks in the format, that's what I'm playing because I'm comfortable changing my deck so often if need be. While other players, they want to take time and actually fine tune their deck and learn its ins and outs, and that it works out differently for everybody. Like some people, like Carlos, he's been playing Invoke for so long, and Invoke is now starting to get a shot, and he already knows the ins and outs of his deck, so he can go to tournaments and feel confident in his deck and know how to make those plays and
The best thing about
those
Invoke too,
builds.
it's a deck that you can modify to the format. I always joke around that I have the best hand trap in the deck, no matter what format it is, just because Alistair is a hand trap. What other hand trap? It gives you a Rhoda and recursion.
All right, so it seems like game two has started, and as I predicted, Robert is going first. Start off with Summon
Equal to the
Stratos into
Stratos.
Malicious. I do see the mass change, but not sure it's really the best card in this matchup.
Well,
Graveyard Subterror doesn't really rely on as heavily, but he does also have the Faris, gonna set the increase, not set it, but activate the increase in his back row, and keep the combo going.
and from this, you'll be able to get the Vine, to get the Polymerization, and another Foolish. Um, he did open double mass change, though.
Oh, so there was a second mass change.
Yeah,
And
mass change, and permanence, I believe, are
oh,
the
it's
last three in
impermanence.
his
Okay,
hands.
so he's thinking about solid. Is that liquid that he was just thinking about?
Yeah, liquid.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, DMOG,
Uh,
it's not viable only because the card is slow. Now, I mean, honestly, if you were to go into the lab, I'm pretty sure that whatever deck you wanted to play, you could find a way to make it work. And that's just what Yu-Gi-Oh is. It's finding out what works and putting together the puzzle pieces and making it work. A lot of times, like if you look at just 2 3 weeks ago, nobody was playing Rock as a Dragon Link, but Shu Ping went in the lab and made it work, and now it's considered to be one of the best decks in the format right now. It's all on someone actually wanting to go into the lab and find a way to make something work.
right. I mean, honestly, a big part of Yu-Gi-Oh too is like knowing your card effects and reading your cards. Because a lot of players do lose to cards that they don't know. For example, like the best example I can use is Prank Hits when they first came out. No one
Yo,
knew what Prank Hits did, and that led
exactly,
them to steal a couple of tops and win a couple
and
of
wins,
events,
yeah.
um, which is the insane part.
Yeah, DMOC. If you go on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you can search best decks for the format for Yu-Gi-Oh, and you'll be able to find videos best decks that are competitive, best budget decks for the format. If you go on YouTube, you can find anything. If you want to become a ballerina, it's on there.
Honestly, my best or the channel I like the most for tier list and like just metagame review in total is Simo's channel.
Yeah,
I
and
feel like he does like a very fair assumption of what's going on in our meta.
damn, he was about to get evenly. Yeah, it could be
Skyrim Maid's Boral Sword is one of the best cards in the game. OTK Dragon, always
OTK
OTKs.
Dragon. That's literally what it is. He's using not super poly, regular polymerization. And he's gonna send liquid so he can draw two and discard one, correct?
Draw two and discard one.
Yes.
Discard is part of effect, so I've honestly thought of teching it
Shaddolls?
in Shadal's, just making what's the dark hero? Scooty Dow. That way, draw two, pitch beast, draw one again.
Not bad, not bad. Master Rule 5 will be making certain decks busted. Yes, Master Rule 5 is going to shake up so much in the format, and I honestly cannot wait. Like, I don't mind this format that we're in now, honestly, because it's so diverse. There's so many decks that people are playing.
Oh, this is interesting. I see a
Is that
Lancey
Lancey?
hand.
It is a Lancey in hand.
Go unevenly, please.
So while you were saying that he was about to get evenly Ghost Day, it looked like that liquid just saved the game for him. So let's see what he can do about that.
And Leon's being very patient on the way he's seen his opponent playing evenly called by
It looks like it might be two called by. It's evenly.
duality.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
two
It's
called
evenly two called by
bys.
duality. And is that a?
Can't tell what the last monster is
a
from that.
is it a fiendish? No, that's an impermanence hand. You can see it right there. He's about to set three.
So the hero sets
Double
are
mass change and
and the
imperm.
imperm.
Chill call by two. Oh, and he draws the Mystic Mind for turn.
Ooh.
So yeah, we know how this duel is getting ready to go.
Welcome to the ground game, duelists. Just straight up
Oh,
shotguns the
he didn't even
mind.
attempt to. I thought he would at least try to evenly first. He just said, "No,
See,
I'm
this
just
is
gonna save
perfect.
it." Yeah.
He can now just set the evenly and activate it on the next battle phase that he gets. Even though it'll let him keep 2 cards, it'll blow out most of his board. Ooh, and a pretty judgment.
which he does not want.
So you are probably right. He probably did get the Fiend as just because of him getting a Subterra card that he can flip down.
So, how many answers of Mystic Mind does he have? Does Robert have on his side?
Let's see. So he has 2 Cosmic Cyclones and 2 Twin Twisters, as
Okay.
well as 2 Epidemic Viruses. So total 6 cards.
Okay, so
Uh,
he definitely has answers. So Robert can't just, and because Robert is playing a back row deck, he can't just sit there and wait, thinking that there's no answers in his opponent's deck. Because when you play back row deck, you have to know that the back row hate is coming in.
Let me just pull up the text of Archer as well.
So Leon passes over to Robert, who draws Miracle Fusion for turn.
Yeah, so Leon's actually in a very commanding position with just the Archer because it doesn't matter if it attacks or it itself is attacked at the start of the damage step. It is going to bounce a card. Um, but the mine is actually what's keeping him alive in there.
Yes, that. Gotta love it.
And let's see, Shoes extra deck. I doubt he does play any form of removal, just because the extra deck is very packed in the hero match. Um, yep, all the cards in extra deck are hero based, so we won't see like a unicorn
Yeah.
condense down to just being the one-on-one and bounce back to mine.
The only thing I can let me see. I haven't seen Miracle Fusion in so long. I'm trying to remember its full effect.
Right. See, now the other thing I'm thinking about him being able to do on the attack declaration, he's impermanence. Oh no, the mass change. Okay. So you know, two of Leon's sets just from the way he's flipping up the cards. The cards around the Archfiend herself, the Archer herself, are both called by the Graves.
How many extra heroes does Robert play?
He's playing 2 extra hero Cross Crusader, 1 Dread Decimator, and 1 Wonder Driver. So 4 total.
So I'm wondering if there was a way he could have um, linked down until he just had the one monster on board,
Uh,
and then use Miracle Fusion to go into Absolute Zero. Or does Miracle Fusion need Elemental Hero for Ab Zero?
oh, and he's in a final battle
No, just
to
one hero
pump
monster. He could have done that.
the Nemesis to 3,000, beating over the Dark Law by 600, putting Robert at 7,400 life points.
Yeah, so what I think he could have done, or what he can do on his next turn, is he can link these 3 monsters he has on board into um, the Wonder Hero, which is the Link 3, I believe, and then use Miracle Fusion to go into Absolute Zero and mass change that into Acid. And because both plays will have one monster on board.
Yeah, so you can. I think that's what we're actually seeing right now. Oh
Oh no,
no!
he's gonna
Here comes
plasma.
the plasma. That is perfect in this game state too. Uh, Robert could literally just pass his turn, have the mine blow up on itself, and there's not much that Leon can do outside of that. I honestly thought he was gonna go for the Dread Decimator link, and then just go from there into the Ab Zero play,
Yeah,
like you said.
goes there. He does play the the acid in his extra deck. Does he play Absolute Zero? Yes, he plays
Yes,
Absolute Zero as well. So the play I was saying he could have done, the Link 3 I was referring to
is
is,
the Dread Decimator.
yes, the Dread Decimator. So because it says a hero card, he could have went into Ab Zero and blew up his monsters and back row.
And he's just making sure. I think at this point you want it to get blown up.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
he's activating the effect. Oh
oh,
no.
okay.
Show him the call by. You're not gonna call by? You have a call by set. Oh, he's letting it resolve. Interesting.
I don't think you even have to waste a call by that because Phoenix doesn't destroy. It's fine to just it's not permanently negated. So it's just for the turn. And then this way, like we were saying, you want the missing mind to blow up itself. Okay.
And here's the Miracle Fusion play.
But I'm confused why he's doing it now. Because he's not banishing the plasma.
Well, Plasma is also a continuous effect, so Leon is not going to be able to get any monster effects. Unless Leon draws something like an impermanence to stop the plasma. But you have Leon's deck list.
Yeah.
Is he on impermanence?
So Leon is not. He's on his trap lineup are 3 Judgment, 3 Final Battle, 1 Skill Drain, 1 Metaverse, 2 There Can Only Be One. And the side deck has the third copy of There Can Only Be One, 2 Shadow and Prison
Oh,
Mirrors.
that's interesting. He linked off the Absolute Zero to get its effect in graveyard whilst controlling the one extra hero Cross Dominator. It left the field, so it will activate. I think the play that, and then Leon's thinking about it, the call by the grave.
Yeah, see, that's why I would so much prefer the play that I had stated before, where he linked into use the 3 to link it to 1, and then went into the acid. Because even if he call buys the Absolute Zero for the monster, he's not stopping the acid.
So now cross proceeds.
Okay. That triggers, right?
Yeah.
And then chain call back, right?
Yeah.
So negate it, yeah.
And negate the blow.
Banish it. Banishing that, right?
Yeah.
So negate.
So his effect activates.
See, I feel like Robert's doing a little bit of misplaying right here.
Yeah.
Continuing to activate monster effects. I would have just passed with the set mass change going into Leon's turn. That way, he would have been able to activate more monster effects, especially since he did get rid of the since he got rid of his own. What I'm trying to say, like his only way to have one monster on board. Leon's just feeling really flashy with that set rotation and the call by the
Yes.
grave there.
Ghost Day. Well, the judge was called because Robert wasn't sure if his Absolute Zero would actually be negated by the call by the grave, which it in fact is.
The hero player is flashy with the shadows. Field center.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Goofy, that's on God is Alejandro's catchphrase. Let it be. I feel like the hero player is once again misplaying, just adding more monsters to the board.
Yes. Like just leave the one past, let the Mystic Mind destroy itself.
Subterra is not a deck that can OTK you. You should have no problems.
And he could possibly have a second Mystic Mind because he does main one and side one. He also has Necro Valley in his main deck.
Which we did see that game one.
Yeah.
Right now, though, he has the set. He has a set rotation.
Yeah, so it just depends if he plays the second, if he put in the second Mystic Mind from his sideboard.
Well, he also can still activate it because he has the Necro Valley, unless he
Yes.
tops it right now. I think Robert knows he is in a downhill struggle, but don't think he's actually thinking clearly.
And yeah, he passed, but after he summoned that one extra monster,
And the other link too he does have in his deck is the Wonder Driver, which is the only light extra hero.
Goofy says he got it from someone else.
Hashtag petty Goofy. Hashtag petty.
Yeah, every time Leon like leans down to look at the card,
It's
he
crazy.
He has to
He's
move
all
the
over the
camera
place,
around.
man.
Yeah.
I'm just like trying to catch him, dude. This is the most
Oh,
attentive
he
I've
did
had
not
to be.
activate the effect. What's that? The attack of that Destiny hero? Do we know?
Does anyone in chat know the attack of that Destiny hero monster that was just destroyed by battle? Oh, Celestial. It's 1600.
All right, so he would have taken 14 from the Archer because he activated Final Battle.
Put him down to 5,000. No,
No, 6,000.
6,000,
So
yes.
Robert should be at 6,000.
Cost to reset it? I mean, you already passed turn.
I actually believe it's a you can, so Robert can shark a little bit here. Oh no, it's not. It's all part of one of the whole effect. Activate one of these effects. Also, after that, set this card face
Yeah,
down
it's
instead of sending
mandatory,
it to your
so-
graveyard.
the card doesn't go to graveyard. There's no.
Unless you impermanent set on set column on that card.
Whose turn is it right now?
I believe it was passed to Robert.
Let them know that mine is off the board
Okay.
because they both have one monster. Thank you for that catch. Was not looking because I thought it should have been. Mine's already.
At the end of your turn, mine was supposed to be destroyed. You both control one monster. And then you guys can continue the plays off.
Oh, so then.
That changes everything. Yeah.
Does it still go to. Do we reset the.
No, you can't.
Tell him to reset the entire phase because he started his turn.
Sorry. At the end of his turn, he didn't. Sorry. Destroying the Mystic Mind.
Yeah, what's the question?
How far is back was this?
Just
one full turn.
Well, he passed turn and then it's my turn.
Past turn, it should have been him, and then we stopped him before battle phase.
Alright, so go back to where it's legal.
Yeah, so
Mystic Mind's destroyed.
Mystic
Then
Mind's
I-
destroyed, your
I-
draw phase.
No, draw phase?
Okay, nothing else changed.
Yeah, nothing changed. So, yeah, keep going.
All right, there you go. So we got it. Play good Yugi. That's what we're trying to have him do. So like yourselves, like I watch Yugi streams, and you'll always see the commentators are just talking about whatever's happening, but they never really go and say, hey, this is illegal, you can't do this or whatever. And then the game gets too out of hand, and then everyone's complaining that then they're not watching a natural good match. So if we see something or you guys see something, you say something to us, we'll definitely make sure we go out there and get it corrected so everyone can watch a fair game.
So Dark Calling here, I believe he's going to go for. He has a couple of options. I think the best option would be the Malicious Bane, just to blow up the Archer on Leon's side of the field. That way he doesn't have to deal with the bounce effect.
Does Malicious Bane only get rid of monsters?
Monsters with lower attack
Yeah, sort of.
himself, I believe. but-
Correct. Yes, that is his effect. But can you do final battle?
Cannot be destroyed by battle. A card effect during your main phase, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls or attack less to or equal than this.
How much
card's.
attack is he?
3,000, both
So
defense
he
and
won't
attack.
even be able to get rid of the Archer because Leon can just chain the final battle and just become 3,200 and be, or is he 18?
Oh no, Leon let it rock.
He let it rock. He let it rock then, but he definitely could have chained final battle, and on resolution he would have had more attack than Malicious Bane. Because it doesn't say activated.
So he's also going to get boosted up to 3,200 for
Yes.
having destroyed that one card. But he's going to be able to search Guru because the Fiendus left the field, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's stream nerves, but I'm not sure what happened.
Because a final battle,
Yeah,
he could have also made no, because equal or lower, Fiendus would be 3,000 if he did the doubling. Doesn't final battle also have an
Is that
effect?
Fiendus that he on board? Wasn't that Nemesis Archer?
No, it was Archer. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I meant Archer. I'm
Yeah.
all over the place,
Is it-
guys.
Nemesis Archer isn't he 18?
No, 14 and 16, I
Oh,
believe.
is he? Oh, he's 16, so he would have been 32. So he would have been
No,
stronger.
it's 16 and 14. That's
And what does Malicious Bane say?
3,000, and he has to be equal or lower.
With attack equal or lower. Yeah, so his attack would have been 32, so he would have been stronger.
No. 14 plus 16 is 3,000.
Oh, it adds his. Oh, I thought final battle just doubles the attack.
No. It adds
Okay,
the
okay,
defense.
got it. So it would have been equal.
I think we missed a couple of attacks. Stream, did we miss attacks while we were debating?
I would assume he attacked into his empty board.
Yeah, so that should
32
be 32
and
plus.
Cross is 12?
I think so, but let's just double check.
Yeah.
I'm at 64 to your 8,000 now. What? Yeah, I calculated that. 64 to 64. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 16, so.
So
16,
48? That'll put him at 32?
32. So he
So
should have taken
Leon
48.
Yeah, so Leon is down to 3,200. He only took the link.
Maybe 4 seconds. 3 minutes, 4 seconds. Wait, 3 minutes?
Let's take a look here.
Apparently, our time seems to be a little off too. We have 5 minutes on our
And-
clock, but Jimmy, I just overheard Judge Jimmy say 2 minutes on the clock.
The fusion hit Guru,
Wait, so the fusion.
so he only took plus 32.
So he's at 32 plus 32, and he just got hit with the Dark Law.
So Leon
Correction on
is-
Leon. He should be at 4,000 instead of the 32.
There you go, guys. We got it. All right, guys. I'm gonna need you guys to get it together out here in stream chat. We have Goofy saying he had an open field, which is what I saw. But he's saying he
I
hit
did see
Guru.
that, but Guru is in graveyard
Yeah,
somehow.
so Guru came down somehow.
Let's read Archer.
Summoned it. Okay, there you go. Subturn Nemesis Archer. If this card in the field is destroyed by battle, card effects to graveyard, special one sub from deck. There you go. So yes, so Ghost Day is correct. The Archer was in fact his effect was used to summon Guru. Guru was
Yeah,
then
and
killed
the
by
link wouldn't
Malicious.
have been strong enough to get over
Exactly.
the Guru. So, all right, guys, life points are correct. And Robert just pointed out that all cards will get banished now because of Dark Law from his side of the field.
Now I wonder what field spells he gave each player.
He gave himself a Hidden City, and he gave Necro Valley to
Okay,
Robert.
got it.
Thanks to him, right?
Using this Hidden City to get the Guru and proccing the Dark Law effect.
Oh, here we go.
The Guru gets hit,
Oh, he
and
has
it
4
might
cards
be
in hand.
over.
So.
He's gonna roll for it.
Yep. 1.
Ooh, and it
He
was
hit the Fiendus, so is Fiendus in effect?
Phoenix might have to go to grave. You can send this card from your hand or field to the GY, so he
Yep.
will not be able to activate
So it's
Fiendus.
fine that Fiendus went.
But he does beat over the Dark Log with the Guru. 16 and 18 with the final battle, right?
Yeah, so that puts him at 34. So you take 1,000. So Robert will be down to 5,000 life points.
And
Attack.
timing around. So it looks like we are going to go into turns in a game 3.
I'm up. What's the result? 1-1. 1-1? Yeah. Who won game 1? Who won game 2? Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
are
it
going to
can't
go
be a draw.
into turns per the new regulations. Judge Jimmy was just going to explain to this to them. I believe with the new time ruling, you are no longer allowed to side. You literally just shuffle your deck as is, and the player who lost the last game, which would be Leon at this point, chooses whether he needs to go first or second. You play up to 5 turns, I believe. And then from there, if it's still drawn on life points, you continue checking each end phase who has the more life points. Oh, no, up to 3 turns from what Judge Jimmy
Yeah,
just
so
said.
both players get 2 turns.
Do life points matter here?
Yes.
Reset to life points should be 8,000. Yes, correct.
So you have to play the deck as it is.
Thanks.
And we get 2 turns each. So much pressure over here, man.
So this is actually interesting. I'm gonna go check on the other results of the matches to see what may go on stream and what may
Okay,
not.
not a problem.
That way we can just
Leave
cut
these
down
two
on
here.
our deck list a little bit here.
Okay.
Work on my deck or his deck?
He needs to work on his deck for nationals.
You want to play mine?
No, yeah, they're definitely not rolling a dice because it is top cut. They can't draw, and so they have to go to game 3 and go into turns. So each player will have 2 turns. Because Leon lost the second game, he gets to choose who goes first or second in this next game. And being that he's a sub-tier player, I can only assume that he's going to choose to go first. And it's right now it's all about getting damage in.
Right, but you banish that with
I'll let Carlos know you said pick good when he gets back.
Spicy results.
All right, so what do we got here?
All right, guys. We do have not one, but 2 matches going into turns right now as we speak. The other match that you guys wanted on stream, Jelani versus Emmanuel, that is going into turns.
Okay.
The matches we didn't show on stream. Aaron, the Dino boy who lost, went up against another Spiral player in Jose. Jose lost.
Wow, so Dino's still in.
Then we have Miguel, another player who lost on stream, versus house favorite Jason Adams. Jason won.
Jason wins.
We might put Jason up on stream, so I will keep his deck a little bit secret to you guys.
Ooh.
Not sure who's going versus who, but you can hear the oohs already.
Okay,
The deck
yeah,
list
so we
is
can definitely
spicy.
get this one on stream. Got some throwback cards in there too. I haven't seen that card in a while.
I mean, there's a card that just goes pop, pop, pop. All right, let's try to focus
All right,
the
so
camera back on the duel
They're
itself.
beginning the third and final game. Stratos, Ferris, Dump, Malicious, Increase, Activate Increase, Pop Ferris. You guys have learned the hero combo.
For a
by
second,
now.
I thought his deck was his hand, and I just saw the Eradicator. I was like, oh, he got
Okay,
this.
it's
Doesn't
game
matter
over.
what Leon draws there.
He always has a trap in his hand, and it's never the Eradicator. It's always the Impermanence.
I do see a mass change on top of that too.
Yes. It was Mass Change Imperm. I'm not sure what the last card in his hand was.
Leon opened at least
Yeah,
3 monsters,
I'm
one
not-
of them being Fiendus, I believe.
I'm not sure why Leon chose to go second.
Because so for the in time, since you can't,
It's turns.
it's turns, but you can't unside.
Yeah. Oh, so he had all his.
He already had his going second cards in it, so
True.
it does make sense choosing to go second again. But Robert actually kept control of the game, so that might just throw both players for a loop.
Yeah. You can literally hear how quiet it is in the room. So much suspense.
Techno Exotic says Hero is the best deck. That's debatable. It's not invoked.
Is it the wow? Okay, all right. So we're debating 2 not best decks for best deck. Okay, we got it, guys.
Ghost is asking why he went second. So in turns in Top Cut, you're not allowed to unside. Leon already had his going second cards, expecting to be going second of the second game. So it made the most sense to go second again. Xeno Zero Gaming says, "Stop hiding, Goofy."
Goofy responds, "Shh." Yeah, I do kind of concur because, as you can see from the last game, it didn't really work out with him. Even with him having evenly and everything in hand, he didn't really have control of the game. And I feel like Guru is just a deck that you want to just go for, set up your board, and tell your opponent good luck.
You know, but both players are also nervous for being on the stream.
Exactly.
Leon definitely misplayed that game, that second game. He should have just gone into the evenly match, see what his opponent left behind, and then activated the mine.
Yeah.
That would have swung momentum completely different in the game.
And as well, Robert, Robert could have taken that game much sooner had he, instead of continuing to just summon extra cards, just made the plasma if that's what he wanted to do and just pass. Mystic Mind destroys itself, and then you go back and forth from there.
Turn 0.
J-Tastic wants to know who else is in top 8. So we had Jason Adams, Aaron Mercado, Robert Zhu, Leon, who we have on stream, Jelani,
Emmanuel Rayford, Miguel Jimenez, and Jose Ruiz. 2 players that are no longer going to top 4 are Jose and Miguel. 2 players guaranteed their invite to go to Florida are going to be Aaron and Jason. Hopefully I will be seeing those players when I go myself.
King Leo highlighted his message, damn.
Zombies are effectively... All right, so actually let's talk about the decks that were going on, as the turn does seem to have passed to Leon, I believe, who's just setting a couple of cards.
Yeah.
Top 8 composed
two.
of 2 Spiral players, 1 Zombie, 1 Blue Eyes Guard Dragon Link.
Yes.
We have Aaron, who's running Dinosaurs, Robert and Leon on stream, who are playing Heroes, and
Jason is
and
a surprise.
Guru. And Jason will be surprised for you guys. He is going to be the next person on stream, unless he plays Jelani, because I want to have Jelani in the final if he earns it.
I don't know. I think even if, I don't want a chance to miss Jason being on stream.
You want Jason to show his place?
Yeah, because he won, I definitely feel like this is a deck that people don't get to see often.
King Leo says no one's ready for rogues, and I agree with that. It's tough to learn to play against rogue, especially since no one plays it, and playing against it will always catch you by surprise. You're not siding for rogue, and rogue is always siding for you.
House of 3000 said Xeno Jason?
Yes, Jason is going to top 4. Those of you who know Jason and what he plays, he might not be playing his real deck right now. He might be. Oh, and he's summoning the Fiendus.
Oh, you have an effect. Oh, your monster effect's look.
Oh, he has a mine. I did not see the mine. That mine must love Leon.
I, I can only assume he sided in the second one from the game before.
So, this is going to be rather interesting since we are going into, or we are in rounds, he will have to essentially find a way to do damage to his opponent soon.
They have to do damage now, but because this is the fourth turn. They both had 2 turns so far, so now it just becomes to whoever can get damage done first.
In
Because
actuality.
it's end phase, but if I do damage to you, I'm just gonna end my turn and I win. We have another redeem message. I would have made top 8 because the one-man team 5Ds is coming.
Oh man, that actually kind of reminds me of the last Broken Regionals. As soon as you said 5Ds, in Link format, I got turn 1 Quasar Blazard, and just completely got scooped up.
Wow.
I honestly did not know what year we were in.
So I believe Phoenix attempted to attack the malicious, and he decided to chain. Oh, you know what's something? One of the cards that does he have? Is that what he plays? Let's see. No, I have his list, right?
You have Leon's list, yes.
I want to see Robert's list.
Oh,
I have it here.
you should
Twin
have both.
Twister, Cosmic Cyclone. Now, is Cosmic the one that?
Yes, you pay 1,000 to banish.
Yes. So
His real 2 outs right now at the moment are going to be both slow. Twin Twister, which will get him to lose a card from his hand. But the overall better one, in my opinion, is going to be the Eradicator.
yeah, if you can get that Eradicator up.
Leon somehow drew another one of his sets is the set rotation. So even if he set rotations, he's just giving his opponent card advantage. Is choosing to link off. Shifter is still in effect, so they would be banished. Trying to see the other camera. Judge Jimmy is standing over the other game.
Why did he summon Oh My God? I don't know. But if he could just condense his monsters down to 1 and just attack.
Which you can. He only went into one of the... See, I feel like Robert's misplaying here because he went used 2 monsters to go into Link 3. In this scenario, I would have gone with all 3 of them.
Yep.
He even has the Honest Neos in hand to be able to pop off.
So
pretty much, it's one of those one-shot, one-kill type scenarios.
and the problem is, I feel like he's gonna try to go so neg here to make it happen, and not because he doesn't know what Leon's back row is. It's risky.
Oh, was that a trap on the top of his deck?
Okay, so you can check in phase.
Huh?
So the 4 turns have passed, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you go into keep checking every turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Judge Jimmy right now is just explaining what I said. On the end phase of every turn, the game state will have to be checked to see if anyone took any damage, and the player with the lowest life points at that time will be declared the loser of the game and the loser of the round.
Blackman's Prime said, Mystic Mind, ban this AIDS.
You'll be alright, Ups.
Robert is.
This is a
still
little bit of
cocked.
of bias from production, but Leon, stop moving. I hope you lose. Oh my God.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't noticed, the camera has to move to track where Leon goes. That is not automatic. There's actually a person controlling the camera making that happen. So every time Leon moves, he has to adjust the camera for you guys so you guys can, have a good view. And it's quite tedious if the man is moving
As much as Leon.
as much as Leon is moving. So
Honestly, I would probably be on like Leon's point of view on if I was on stream. There he goes again. I would honestly be moving like I had ants in my pants or something.
Production is furious.
Mine isn't the problem. You're right, Ghost Day. Mine isn't the problem. Unbreakable boards are, but that's Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, so looking at does he have another Link 3 Decimator he can go to, right? Or is that Decimator on
That's
board?
Decimator. He has
What
two
about
Link
He has
2s that he
Wonder
can go
Driver
into.
to.
Wonder Driver is the Link 2 that points up and down, and then he has the second
Cross
Crusader. And then because of the Miracle Fusion, he should be able to go into the Absolute Zero player, or did he waste his Absolute Zero already?
I don't believe he's wasted Absolute Zero this time.
Even then, all he needs to do is condense. No, I see the Absolute Zero in there.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to miss the Cyclones in. I saw them in the bottom of his side. He needs to condense his monsters into one. He doesn't even need to fuse at this point. He just needs to
condense it
swing.
to one and swing. All right, so here we go into the Wonder Driver. Yes.
For production, we've said it a couple of times now. As soon as one of these players takes damage, that would pretty much be the outcome of the game.
And then he's going to link again. There you go.
There we go.
He's going for it now.
Because Honesty Neos just cares about a hero monster, and he'll pump him by 25. Real quick.
Yeah.
No, he's passing. Honesty Neos needs to go to the graveyard.
Yeah, I was just going to check the same exact thing. No, it did not need to go to graveyard.
It needs to just be discarded. Oh, that's
he's not
such...
passing. He's going into Absolute Zero now.
Oh, and he's
Liquid.
activating the effect of Liquid. Draw 2, discard 1.
Wow.
And he drew the Twister on top of that.
Good game.
GG no re. Did he discard
Pay
cost?
cost? No, he did not.
Pay cost, please. So I believe it's final battle and a set rotation set.
Yo, risk is risk, bro.
Oh, that's a judgment. Oh no. Oh
He
no.
can't even activate it.
If he activates it, he loses. Shake the hand.
Extend the hand.
We see Orlando clapping in the background. Oh, and he just lets it grok. GG, boys, GG.
Why did he get rid of the Mystic Mine?
He twin twisted the mine and
No, but why? Why not just give it to both the face downs that you don't know?
because he's gonna do that either way. Doesn't matter.
It does not matter. It does not
Activate
matter.
it. Give your opponent the +1. Pop back row. Pop. Oh no, you can't pop front row because. Oh, you can. There you go. Game. There we go, guys.
There you go. It's finally over. And production got its wish. Leon did, in fact, lose. So
All right.
Robert won. Leon is out of here.
All right. So you have the winners, and we still have the other match that I'm gonna go check
Oh,
on.
Manny's standing right there.
Let me just go confirm with Judge
All
Jimmy,
right.
and we'll be right back, guys. We will cut to top 4. These 4 duelists will have won their invite to nationals, and now they're playing for the mat.
So everybody go ahead and go use this time to go to the restroom really quickly, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Peace.